Hello, so today's lesson we're going to look at the volume of spheres and cones. I'm going to start with a similar shapes question. So rectangles A and B are mathematically similar. So the linear scale factor is 3. So B is an enlargement of A by linear scale factor of 3. So you need to find out what the missing dimensions are on B, the area of both of the rectangles, and then have a think about how much bigger rectangle B is than A. So pause while you're working on that. Okay, so welcome back. So we've got a linear scale factor of 3. So we can say 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. 7 multiplied by 3 is 21. So there's job 1. Next job, our area of both of them. So our area of A is 7 times 9, which is 63 centimeters squared. And then our area of B is 21 times 27, which I can't do on the top of my head, but luckily it's a calculator lesson. So let's just do 21 times 27 is 567. So we've done job 2. And then how much bigger, what the scale factor in terms of area is there from going from A to B? So what are we multiplying 63 by 567? So the easiest way to do that is to divide 567 by 63, and you would end up with 9. So it is 9 times bigger, or an area scale factor of 9. Okay, so let's look at our formula for sphere and our formula for a cone. So you need to make sure you write those down. So let's have a look at our examples. Okay, so all we're going to do is rewrite our formulae with the actual values for r in. So we've got 4 times pi times 8, which is the radius, cubed, and then we're going to divide the whole thing by 3. Okay, so get our calculator. So we've got 4 times pi times 8 cubed equals, divided by 3 equals, remember if you have a strange looking answer that's got pi in or fractions in or both, press our SD button and we would end up with an answer of 2144, so 2144.7 centimeters cubed. We've got lengths in centimeters, so volume in centimeters cubed. So just done that one to 1 decimal place. So let's have a look at the next example. So we've got a diameter now of 10 centimeters and we want the radius. So radius is obviously the the diameter divided by 2. So the diameter is twice the size of the radius. So we've got 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So again, let's just write out the formula, the correct values in. So we've got 4 times pi times 5 cubed divided by 3. So let's put this into our calculator now. So we've got 4 times pi times 5 cubed equals, divide by 3 equals, so to one decimal place I've got 523.6 centimeters cubed. Let's go to our next example now. Okay, so again, just rewrite the formula with the correct values in. So we've got pi multiplied by, our height is 4, radius is 3, so 3 squared, and then we divide the whole thing by 3. So pi times 4 times 3 squared equals, divided by 3 equals, got a volume here now of 37.7. Again, we've got centimeters for lengths, we've got volume in centimeters cubed. Let's look at our last example now. So if we look at this one here, we'll notice that one of the things that we need, the height, is not there. So we're going to need to do a little bit of work to find that out. So we recognize that this height here and this slant size and the radius make up a right angle triangle. We could say then that h squared must be 7 squared minus 4 squared, 49, minus 16, which is 33. So h must be the square root of 33. We're going to leave it at that for the moment. Okay, so our volume is pi multiplied by the square root of 33 multiplied by 4 squared, and the whole thing divided by 3. So be careful here, right, that you press the equal sign before you do this multiplication, so the calculator knows that you've finished with this root symbol. Okay, so we've got pi multiplied by root 33. Press equals now. Then multiplied by 4 squared equals again, divided by 3. Got a final answer now of 96.3. So you get any sort of syntax error come up, or you don't get that answer, rewind the tape a little bit and have a make sure you listen to the explanation I gave about how you input the numbers. Because sometimes the calculator will get confused. It doesn't get confused, but if you don't type the numbers in or the keys in the right order, you'll end up with the wrong answer. Okay, so we've got a few parts to our main task now. So side heading main task. So here's our first part, just about spheres. Noticing we're just doing one decimal place. So pause while you're working on these. Here's our second part. So pause while you're working on these. Here's our challenge. Pause while you're working on those. So if you notice, we're given the volume, we need to find a value of x. So for the first three, you're being asked to find what the height is. And then for the fourth one, you're being asked to find out what the diameter of that sphere is. Okay, so pause while you're working on those, and then we'll come back and have a look at the answers. Okay, so mark in your own. Okay, so let's have a look at the checking question.